My greatest achievement is my children. My greatest achievement is having my 3 beautiful children and a loving husband in my life. My idea of perfect happiness is being with people that I love the most. I love being around family and close friends that have impacted my life in positive ways. And so whenever I'm around them, I'm most happy. And so that is where I find my most joy. My favorite motto or quote is, I am beautiful, I am strong, I am resilient. It has a great way of segueing into who you are becoming. So I enjoy that. What gets me up in the morning is my kids and the alarm clock, and what motivates me is coffee. But ultimately what drives me to make the day bright is thinking about the things that I can do that can have impact in my day, in the week, and potentially in the month and the year that I'm in. Since I've turned 40, I've embraced the path of our life, right? As we get older, I'm enjoying things differently. I think about not having stress on certain things that I had once before, stressed a little bit more on. I'm embracing just the moments that we're in and enjoying the path that I'm on. Time is what we make it, because it's not necessarily 60 minutes. It is more than that. So I believe I'm embracing the days differently and hope that I continue that path, because sometimes it's hard in the world we live in with always on. So part of my bucket list was to find the right man. So I've checked that one off already. And another thing that I did more adventurous lately was I actually climbed a rock, and I was very excited too. I rock climbed to the top and was encouraged to do it with my kids saying, "You're never gonna make it!" It was good. It was fun. It was a good time. Every generation has a uniqueness about it because of the decade and the events that are going on. I would say the generation I grew up in was the Oregon Trail, and the generation that was just entering into tech, but really still also got to really enjoy their days in a different way. Maybe some would say boring, but your imagination was used differently. So I think I'm in a transitional generation is what I would say. Is my generation was where the rubber met the road, and it is one that I embrace because I've learned so much from my past of what my parents taught me, but then also into the future of what my children are. Women over 40 can do just the same thing as any woman that is of any age. There's no age on what we're capable of doing, and I think that it's unfortunate that sometimes our society doesn't find as much beauty as we get older, but we are just as beautiful, if not more, as we age. And I look forward to seeing what I look like when I'm 50 and 60 and hopefully 70 and 80. I would like to see women of aging be more represented in the media, and not the perfect image of what we think it should be, but the imperfect image of what we are from all the experiences that we've had in our lives. Because that's really what is life, and why we can have a better image of what we really are as humans. I would like to be described and seen as someone that has strong integrity, someone that is resilient to any task that is at hand, and that has an open heart, an open mind to embrace, and to be seen as confident, yet still growing, because I want to continue to grow in who I am. The advice I would give another woman, or my daughters, is to give yourself space to grow and to understand that you're going to make mistakes, and those mistakes actually make you better, and also that you need to really enjoy your days because they're wonderful, and make sure you're surrounding yourself around that. I would give my 20-year-old self a little bit more grace. I was pretty hard on myself when I was younger because I wanted to achieve so much. And so I think I would have slowed down and enjoyed my 20s in a different way, but I'm getting to do that in my 40s. It's okay to embrace a desire that you might want to try. Like this was something that I wanted to feed my soul, and taking pictures and just feeling empowered of who I am. And yes, I have obligations that are giving me the time to do so. And so I'm going to be grateful for the people and everyone who's given me that time, but feed your soul because it's important to do that. So I've had several significant points in my life, and some bring great joy, some bring the opportunity to learn myself more. And so the one that I will share with you is actually one that has joy in it and also a bit of learning. And that was when I had miscarriage. And what happened in that second trimester miscarriage was great loss. But I also was able to find so much joy in terms of understanding that my child is sitting next to Jesus. And I was able to do that with a woman that came in and prayed with me and was able to let me understand that it's beautiful to have life and the hope for life, but sometimes it doesn't work out, and to release your soul to find that ability to cope with it. And it did change my life forever. It'll always be with me. But I also realize that I don't want to have that as a negative. I want to have that as a positive in my life. And the memories that I learned from that balance between life and death are so significant. It's really helped me embrace my life more. So I hope as a mother I'm providing this guidance for my children, that we don't all have to look alike. We can all be unique and beautiful in our own ways. And we don't need to create a certain look to provide that return of joy and happiness in our lives. And so I try to push my children to be unique in their spirit as well as in their look. And sometimes they really are. I think I feel the most attractive right now. And I think that's because I'm accepting my body as it is, and I keep working on it, and I keep doing the things that I need to do to stay healthy and fit and fuel my body with the right stuff. But I've learned to accept all aspects of my body, and so I'm embracing myself differently these days. When I was younger, I used to define beauty externally, and I would say, of course, I always like to look good, but the beauty within is so much more powerful. And so being around people that bring that joy out in me is where I really find that beauty, and being in those rooms that draw that out of me is where I like to be. Just love yourself and embrace yourself no matter where you're at in the stages of your life. I've had a tough year, and yet I'm sitting here loving myself as I am today, and I just hope that that is represented in my smile and my eyes. And so I just would say continue to do that, and when you don't feel like loving yourself, take a deep breath, find the reason why, and then keep working on it. For the photo shoot, I was a little nervous because I was going to be asked to pose in ways that I might not feel comfortable, but afterwards I feel accomplished and at ease. Maggie, you did a great job. The makeup reveal was beautiful. She did a great job. Kelly did a great job, and I am grateful for her making my eyes shine. So I wanted to be a part of the 40 over 40 because I thought it was a great opportunity to partake in empowerment of women. I do think that sometimes 40-year-olds and women that are older than that get overlooked, and I think it's so powerful to bring us all together and to really just embrace the beauty of the life that we've lived already and the life that we can continue to live in celebration.